You have to show up every single day. This isn't for you. This is for your people. This is for everybody that truly cares about you. You wake up, you don't fight the alarm clock, you don't fight the time. The time doesn't matter. 1 hour of sleep, 3 hours of sleep, that has no effect. You have to wake up for every single person that believes in your vision, because you believe in it so much and they see the results that are happening from you showing up every day, that they too will believe in you. You guys get caught up in this I need a day off, I need a vacation. No, this isn't about you. This is about them. You're waking up for them. You have to shift that perspective. This has nothing to do with you. You're just a person that these actions come through so you can take care of your people. If you don't have that vision, and if you don't believe in that vision, and if you don't fucking have yourself, nobody's gonna have you. I see it constantly. And it's the smallest things. It's the habits. Nobody wants to have the habits that are going to make them successful. But everybody's going to want the stuff that successful people have. And they want nothing to do with what it took to get that. I work 2 jobs full time. The second I tell people I have a full-time job, now I have a second job that is also full-time, I lose them all entirely. They can't even, a lot of these people, 99% of these people can't relate. That's why I lose them. They can't relate if they wanted to. None of them can put themselves in the shoes that you're in because you're doing so much. If you tell somebody I slept for an hour last night, you lost them, because if they don't get 8, their whole entire day is fucked. They wake up, let's say they slept for 5 hours. They woke up and they felt like shit. And the first thing they did was they started making decisions about the future of their day right when they woke up. The negative and the critical part of their brain, and also the hypothetical part of their brain, situations that haven't happened, that probably will never happen, they choose all their decisions at this point in time for their whole entire day. Listen, if you care about your people and you care about them so much and you love them so much and you mean it, it's unconditional love. When you wake up, man, there's nothing in your mind that's going to be able to deter you from doing what you have to do for that day. It's just these small habits that you have to master. They're yes and no decisions in your brain. Do I need to go to work today? Yes. Do I have to wake up now? Yes. Am I going to be upset that I only got 5 hours of sleep? No. They're so simple. It's just black and white. When you get caught up in this gray zone of maybe I'm going to do this, maybe I'll call off, maybe I'll pay this bill, maybe I'll pay it late. You can't live in a maybe. This is so black and white. I mean, all these major things in life, all these things you see people have that you envy, things about yourself that you want to happen, it boils all the way down to this yes and no in your brain. Your brain is like a computer. You have to program it. If you let your brain run on autopilot, it will self-destruct. Naturally will self-destruct. Come from a bad life, didn't have a mom, didn't have a dad, didn't have good role models. At that point, you're programmed to self-destruct on top of natural self-destruction. And it's just in our brains. And the only reason I truly think that this is the case is because those lack of role models. It's because of the people around you see. A lot of these people I see are flat out fucking bums. It's really rare that I come across people that are really doing what they can do at the highest level they can do it. Nobody is going to sleep after giving 120% effort for their day. Nobody's waking up on 5 hours of sleep and feeling good about themselves. I'll tell you a scenario. So yesterday, I actually had a solid 8 hours of sleep I could get, maybe closer to 9. I went to bed sometime around 1 p.m. I woke up at 6:45. This is after days, maybe over a week, of nothing but 5 hours of sleep a night. That's not taking into account for my dogs fucking waking me up, barking, this and that. Not taking any of that account. 5 hours of sleep. You got people literally waking up after 8 hours of sleep and they're shit. I woke up at 6:45 p.m. ready to go with the most energy, like I just slept for 12 hours, which never happens really, ever. I go back to sleep because I have enough time to sleep until 10. I wake up at 10. I actually felt worse waking up at 10 than I did at 6:45. And then, I guess in the long run, the sleep does matter, but for the here and now, it doesn't. If I've got 2 weeks ahead of me where every day I'm only going to get 4 or 5 hours of sleep, that is fine. People don't have that mindset, and you have to. There's no way you're going to get up in this world right now and make it to your highest level in life without having this mentality of, I can go without sleep. Sleep is so important and so not important. It's important in the long run because you're going to need a catch-up day. It's not important in the short run because you have to get done what's for today, what's for tomorrow. You have to get done your schedule. You have to do this schedule. It's not negotiable. And when you start negotiating with your brain, that low energy, low vibration, in a bad mindset, I just woke up, and you're negotiating with that. Listen, you can't even make decisions about the rest of your day until you've already accomplished decisions that you made the day before that need to happen for this day. It all comes down to the simplest things. You master doing the simplest things. You show the fuck up every single day. And every single day, you need to be given 120% effort. If you have a catch-up day and you feel like you only gave 50% effort, but for the last 2 weeks you gave 120% effort, the next day from that catch-up day, you give 150% effort, you wipe away that other 50%. But if you're not stacking days and stacking wins like this, you're not going to get anywhere. You need to set goals. You need to have a clear mind. You cannot be fucked up. You can't have a bunch of bullshit on your brain. You have to have a clear mind, and you have to set clear goals. Goals that are going to be what you follow, like you signed a contract with yourself, and if you don't follow it, you will kill yourself. It has to be this serious. And this is not for you. This is for everybody that you love, take care of, whatever it might be. You're doing it for them. Every single action and every single yes or no decision has to have them in mind. And when it doesn't have them in mind, you're just self-destructing and you don't give a fuck about them. You can't tell them you love them with a straight face because you didn't have the actions to show that you actually fucking love them. Listen, you guys. Give it 120, 150, 200% every single day. Stack your wins. Stack your days. Do everything you possibly can because you love these people. Have a good day, everyone.